Hello everyone, and welcome to the Starries, the show where I'm arrogant enough to believe that my opinion actually matters. But in reality, this is a show that I'm starting about giving awards to some of my favorite shows of all time once they have been completed. That is the key here. I'm only going to be doing full series, so that way I don't have to go back and, something great happens in the finale and then all of a sudden all of my awards are just boof. I might do this season by season for certain shows if I decide that I have enough content or if I'm too impatient for it to finish, but for right now I'm going to be doing it for a completed series. So, yes, I will be doing Andy Mack as soon as it finishes, but until then, let's get started with the first episode, Gravity Falls. Now, how these awards work, there will be 10 categories, sometimes 9 depending on the show, and then at the end I'll throw in a few that are completely unique to this show. There will be 5 for each category unless there's some reason I can't have 5 or I need to have 4 or something. But for the most part, they're all going to have 5 nominees. Now, let me know down in the comments if you like this, if you want to see more of this, what shows you recommend. I'll have a list down there of what I'm already considering doing. Also, let me know if you agree or disagree with any of these awards, and just general feedback for the series. I plan to do this for a while. I'm really excited about this. So, without further ado, let's not waste any more time and let's get into this. The first award goes to the Best Main Character. Now, I define a main character as someone who is either in the intro or is in almost every episode, if not every episode, just so we're clear in case there's any confusion later down the road. But for this one, there shouldn't be. The nominees are...
Well, who wants a lammy? I do.
Oh my gosh, you like turtles? I like turtles too. What is happening here?
It's time we stop trying to be so perfect and be who we really are. We're crazed, angry, sweaty animals.
Question. Doesn't have any gun swords. I watch a lot of anime and trust me, you're gonna want some gun swords.
Look, I'm sorry I was being stubborn. I guess being the town's hero wasn't enough. I wanted to be yours too.
And the Starry goes to... Sus Ramirez.
It's not just a dead fish butt sewn to a monkey carcass. It's a marvelous creature that makes us believe that anything is possible.
Now, this is one that I know most people probably won't agree with, but I don't care. This is my list. Personally, I love Sus. I think he's such a kind heart. He's so goofy, but he also has a lot of depth to his character. Everyone needs a Sus in their lives, okay? That's just, I'm saying it right here. Everyone needs a Sus in their lives. I love a lot of his storylines. I love a lot of his growth, his characteristics, the stuff he goes through. It's just great. Sus is a great character. He's my pick for Best Main Character. The next award goes to the Best Side Character. This is any character that doesn't appear all the time. Maybe they've only appeared once, maybe they appear every few episodes or so, but this is my pick for the Best Side Character.
I fixed the laptop. I've been doing calculations and I think something terrible is coming. The apocalypse.
Okay, just before we go, my mom said you guys aren't allowed to punch the roof anymore, so...
I had to hide my instructions so no one could ever finish Bill's work. Bill's been waiting for the gateway to reopen ever since...
Get it. Get on
Deputy
it.
Derlin, maintaining this cover-up is the mission we've been training for our entire careers. Are you ready?
And the Starry goes to... Fiddleford McGuckets.
My name is Fiddleford Hadron McGucket, and I wish to unsee what I have seen. Sweet sarsaparilla.
This character has such a history. There is so much depth to this weird, kooky old man. They could have done nothing with him, but they didn't. They sprinkled a lot of stuff throughout the series that proved he was more than just a town kook. The whole reveal of what his history actually is was beautifully done. He's a funny character all around. He's such a great addition to the show. I love him whenever he's on screen. He could be a little bit out there, but I think that's part of his charm. He's both useless and useful, brilliant and dumb. He's everything, and I love him. The next Starry goes to the best pairing. This can be romantic, it can be platonic, it can be familial, it can be any pair of characters that works really well together. Though I am adding a rule for this specific one that Mabel and Dipper don't count. This award would be no fun if they won. It'd be too obvious. So, not counting Dipper and Mabel, the nominees for best pairing are...
Are you okay? Can I get you anything?
Edwin Derlin, you are a diamond in the rough.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, indeed.
But we can video chat, if that's okay with you.
A relationship with a girl that I can only see through my computer. Sounds perfect!
There you are, Mabel!
Attack her with love!
Yeah! Sleepover!
And the Starry goes to... a three-way tie.
The time we spend together is treasure enough.
Waddles, can I tell you a secret? You're my favorite pig in the whole world.
Dude, that's awesome that you're a grown man riding a little train like that. You're totally, like, owning it.
Huh?
You know what? I'm sorry, but I just couldn't. Because leaving out Seuss and Melody would break my heart because they are so cute and so perfect for each other, and I love them. But leaving out Deputy Derlin and Sheriff Blubbs would also crush everything that I hold dear, because they work so well together. It's so great to see them on Disney and just be so in love with each other and so there for each other. And just Mabel and Waddles are such a dynamic duo, even though Waddles doesn't really do much, obviously. He's a pig. They're just so adorable, and you can't have one without the other. So, you know what? I don't care if I'm cheating for this one. Three-way tie. This won't happen often, but I just couldn't. This category was way too hard. The next Starry goes to the best villain or antagonist. This can be a running villain, or it can be someone who showed up, once or twice. It can be any villain or any antagonist who went against the main characters. And the nominees are...
Ladies and gentlemen, it is such a gift to have you here tonight. Such a gift.
Do you have any idea what I'm like?
When I'm mad,
Carson, Steve, Jason, and...
I'm sorry, I always forget your name.
Schmerbulok.
It's Blinden! Blinden, Benjamin, Blandon! How could you not know my name after you ruined my life?
You shouldn't have come here. We do not give up our secrets lightly.
And the Starry goes to... Bill Cipher.
Oh, I know lots of things.
Okay, I know the last one I just said I wouldn't do the obvious one because it'd be boring, but... come on. It's Bill Cipher. Do I really need to explain why he won this one? But, no, you know what? I'm not even going to explain. If you don't know why Bill Cipher won this award, go watch the show and you'll know why Bill Cipher won the award. Next award. The next award goes to the best song. This award will not be given out every time. Shows that don't have enough songs, I'll figure out something else to do, but that's not important right now. What is important are the nominees.
Disco girl
coming through.
That girl is you. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, girls do what we like. Oh, we're taking over tonight.
I'm Stan and I was wrong. I'm singing the Stan wrong song.
Oh, I can see what others can't see. It ain't some sideshow trick, it's a innate ability.
Shopping for groceries and buying a condo and filing their taxes together. Goat and a pig.
And the Starry goes to... Goat and a Pig.
A couple of livestock living their lives stuck together in harmony.
This song is just adorable and funny and sweet and wholesome. Just the idea of Waddles and the goat, who has a name, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. It's a great concept. I love it. They're just... it's just a good song, okay? It's catchy. I've listened to it on my own, just out of context of anything. It's short and it's nice. It was a great way to end the episode it came from, and it's just funny, okay? It's just funny. Speaking of funny, the next award we have is Biggest Laugh. This is the award that goes to the best joke in the entire series, which you'd think would be difficult, but it's really not. I knew exactly who was going to win this from the moment I thought of this category. But we'll get there in a second. First, the nominees.
You asked for it, you got it. An entire 48-hour marathon of ghost harassers on the Used to Be About History
I'm
channel.
not sure, Dipper. I want to beat Pacifica, but doesn't this seem like cheating?
Pacifica's rich, Mabel. She's cheating at life.
Hey, why does my beard have a bandage? Does that even make sense? Why has no one pointed that out?
Stay perfectly still. I said stay still.
This is as still as I can stay. Oh no! Undo! Undo!
You can't undo who you are.
And the Starry goes to Pacifica's Rich.
I'm not sure, Dipper. I want to beat Pacifica, but doesn't this seem like cheating?
Pacifica's rich, Mabel. She's cheating at life.
This joke makes me laugh just as hard every single time I hear it. It's the best line in the entire show. Just, it made the Gulf War one of my favorite episodes just by having this line in it. It's that good. I love this joke so much. It'll probably be one of my favorite jokes in any show ever for the rest of time. Going to the other side of the spectrum now, we go on to Biggest Heartbreak, the saddest moment in the show. And the nominees are...
You knuckleheads were nothing but a nuisance, and I'm glad to be rid of you.
I don't know.
Oh, hey there, kiddo. What's your name?
Grunkle Stan?
Stanford, come back! I didn't mean it! I just got it back! I can't lose him again!
I would like to forget seeing this. I accidentally hit another car in town today. I feel terrible.
And the Starry goes to Leaving Gravity Falls. Just everything about this is heartbreaking. From Mabel trying to say goodbye to Waddles until, Stan puts Waddles back on the bus, to just them leaving, knowing the show is ending, the letter, Stan's goodbye, everything was so heartbreaking. I cry. I like if you cry every time. Like that, yes. Next up, we have the biggest surprise, biggest plot twist, biggest what moment of the entire show. And the nominees are...
The author of the journals. My brother, after all these years. Finally, we have them all.
I've been working as an assistant for a visiting researcher. He has been cataloging his findings about Gravity Falls in a series of journals.
The reason I've been trying to prepare you for Bill's tricks is because Bill tricked me. It's the biggest regret of my life.
And the award goes to... Stan Has the Journal.
Here we go.
Although, yes, it was hinted at from the very beginning that Stan had secrets, with the whole vending machine thing. Just everything that went along with the journal, the whole machine that was going on, the fact that Stan 100% did actually believe in all the supernatural because he had lived it himself. Just all of that was great. Stan having a twin and, not actually being Stanford, being Stanley, that was huge. But I just, I had to give it to the original surprise where Stan has the journals and he stole Dipper's journal. And just the ending of season 1, that whole reveal was so good and it was so perfect to set up for season 2. I had to give it to this moment. Alright, we only have 2 awards left, and this one goes to the best storyline. This can be from a single episode, or it can be overarching, it can be a main plot, it can be a subplot, any storyline that I thought was the best. And the nominees are...
Do you like me? Yes. Definitely. Absolutely.
What? Who is that?
The author of the journals. You finally want to see me after 10 years, and it's to tell me to get as far away from you as possible?
Sorry, champ. Couldn't make it this year. Real busy again. See you next year for sure. Dad.
You dare disobey us?
And the Starry goes to Stan and Ford's relationship.
You saved me. You're our hero, Stanley.
The fact that they're still fighting after all these years, and they make up to each other, and just them building their relationship back up, and then going off on the Stan Award together at the very it's so nice. It's beautiful. I am a sucker for these kinds of, familial bonding things and reuniting. It's just great. It was beautiful and lovely and so well done, and I couldn't have given it to any other storyline. Now we've reached the final award, the big one, the best episode. Now you might be thinking this is way too similar to the last, which was the best storyline, but there is a difference in that the storyline can be over multiple episodes, and sometimes it can be just a part of an episode. So the episode with the best storyline might not necessarily be the best episode, and, things like that. The best episode is comprised of just the best moments, the best character interactions. Yes, the best storyline is a part of it, but not everything. And sometimes the best episode just comes down to, personal taste and doesn't really have a ton of logic in it. So, that being said, here are the nominees.
You won't be telling anyone else what you've learned here. Say goodbye to your summer.
Guys, calm down! Your fighting is inadvertently adorable. Boom! 1,000,000 slap facelets! I'm gonna have the best photo ever!
If you've ever taken a road trip through the Pacific Northwest, you've probably seen a bumper sticker for a place called Gravity Falls.
Hey, something weird's going on here.
And the Starry goes to the Society of the Blind Eye.
I only love some of my stuffed animals, and the guilt is killing me!
Sometimes I use big words and I don't actually know what they mean.
This episode has everything. Has a big revelation, has great jokes, has great character moments. It has a creepy cult, which I personally love. I love stories that involve creepy cults. It has an explanation for, a lot of the series, actually, as to why is Dipper the only one who knows about this stuff. Well, everyone else has been mind-washed by the society, pretty much. And it's just beautiful. It's a great episode. It's my favorite. It will always be my favorite episode. I love it more than anything else. Obviously, the other 4 episodes that were nominated were close, but yeah, this one was always going to win this award. Now, before we say goodbye, here are a few unique awards to Gravity Falls. Alright, that's all for today. Tune in next time for whatever show I end up doing next time. And I hope you all enjoyed. Again, let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with any of these. Other categories you think I should maybe include in the future. Really, any feedback you have for this. Other than that, I'm your host, Luna, and I hope you have a good night.